Hello everyone, welcome to Fiaura. Now as you guys can see, I'm actually recording a match with Fizzymilk. Fizzymilk, you're going to notice a couple things about this footage. One, there's no in-game audio. This is how he does things. Not how I do things. Two, this is not a replay. This is pre-recorded footage. So, this is his recording. I am simply overlaying my commentary directly on top of it. If you would like to know more about Fizzymilk, you can check out his channel in the description below. This is how he does things. He kind of records beforehand. He doesn't really usually have game sound when he records. And then he comes back in and gives his commentary. I use the replay system or I use live stream footage. I like to have raw reactions. He kind of likes to have more of a plan, which is going to reflect how he plays as well. You see, Fizzy is up here, looking for a target, waiting for his little VBL friend to show him stuff to shoot at. Now, normally I would zoom out and take a look around, but again, pre-recorded footage. I have no control. Which, you know what? This is how he wants it. This is how he wants it. I'm going to totally support him because he's a friend. He's been a friend of the channel for a long time now, and he's fun to play with. He's a little crazy, and yeah, he's cray-cray. And he also is a bit, how should I put this? Forgets what time things are, or forgets what day of the week it is sometimes. Nice little peek-a-boom kill over there, by the way, Fizzy, and he changes back to his Sabo round as he prepares to look for another target, and he sees a Leopard 2AV that he puts a round right on into. Leopard 2AV can't see him, however, as he's beyond the guy's view range. Whoops. Advantage to being in a light tank, I suppose. Now he keeps peeking and looking and peeking and looking. But he's also paying attention to his map. Very, very close attention. You see, he's counted 4 vehicles spotted in front of him. 3 now spotted on the other side, and 2 are dead. However, those 2 dead ones are the enemy team's only 2 armored fighting vehicles. And it's at this point that Fizzymilk gets the idea that if those are the only 2 armored fighting vehicles, besides the Swingfire, it is very unlikely the Swingfire is sitting up here to spot. Which means that he's going to hit his engine accelerator to get through this dangerous area here. Because at any time, if he were to get spotted right now, he would be extra crispy. Instead, the enemy team only has a main battle tank over here, and he's not even paying attention. Fizzy pops up, doesn't get spotted, sees the Leopard, still doesn't get spotted, comes on forward, he gets spotted now, and he puts one of the OF-40. Round missing from the Centauro, who sits still and just gets flabberblasted to little bits in seconds. I don't even think he had time to react to the fact that he'd been spotted. Comes up, puts another one in the OF-40, and backs down before he can be retaliated on. The OF-40 ignoring him. You don't ignore a VFM Mark 5. It'll eat your giblets and spit them out for you and say, here's your chewed up giblets, as he goes after a Stingray. Puts around and then uses the house to protect himself for a little bit. Stingray ricochets. Now, it's at this point I wonder why Fizzymilk isn't loading heat. Yes, the Stingray is made of Cadloy steel, but it's incredibly thin Cadloy steel, and he could have potentially saved himself a shot of damage there with a heat shell doing an extra 112 damage. But he kept his Sabo, stuck to his guns, and used them. He goes ahead and fires on the move here. Doesn't deploy smoke grenades, oddly enough. This is kind of a situation where I would have thought you would have wanted to launch smoke, so you could get even closer to that swing fire, but doesn't do it. Again, he's got 3 smokes. Well, something I'm going to consistently see here is that he seems to forget he has smoke launchers. Leopard 2AV he shot earlier. He lands another one right into the guy's side and then backs up. And this shot is a cheeky shot. Just behind the commander's hatch is thin on the back of the turret when you're above it. Overmatched levels of thin. He takes a hit though. but he delivers the killing blow. That's his 4th kill. He's done 4,000 damage. Job done! You've done twice your HP and damage. You can go home, Fizzymilk. You can let your team do the rest, right? No, that's not how Fizzymilk works. Fizzymilk is like me. To the sound of the buzzer, everything has to die. Until either I'm dead, or that buzzer sounds and it's a victory or a defeat. You keep right on fighting. Even when you know it's hopeless. Poor artillery. Poor artillery. He had that same spirit. But he just was on the wrong side of the team to be having that spirit today. No penetration! That's the back turret of a T-64. Come now. There we go. Now he comes back up here, and he at this point is clean up. It is literally mop up. It's Fizzymilk's offensive move that spotted out the Centauro, spotted out the swing fire, and devastated the enemy team's front line with the destruction of their OF-40 and Stingray. And now it's just a rampage forward. VFM's an accurate gun, strikes however, and he does no damage on that shot. Coming up through here, he takes another one. Oof, he's using his hit points as a weapon, that's for sure. When his VBL secures the final kill. He's racked up 6 kills, 5,500 damage, and pulled what I would consider proverbial bullshit. Only because he paid attention to the map to determine where the enemies were, and when he realized, oh, this whole field's open, I'm gonna go on a rampage! And then he proceeded to go on his little rampage. Now, again, I do apologize for no game sound. This is his style of doing things. He sent me his pre-recorded footage. I'm using his pre-recorded footage. Fair enough. Again, this is those collaborations that I was promising. You can check out Fizzymilk's channel. He's a real likable guy. Very, very, very British, if you get what I mean. And here we have it. 5,500 damage. Master Gunner. Ace Tanker. Gold medal. Pulled twice as much damage as anyone on his team. And got some decent reconnaissance too. As well as got equal to the highest number of crits as everyone else. Twice as much damage as anyone on the enemy team. And that goes to that Stingray. 21 shots fired. 18 for penetrating damage. Nice job. Almost 1,000,000 credits. 1,000,000 credits! He only mitigated, however, the 1 round from the Stingray. Everything else penetrated him, and if that round from the Stingray had penetrated him, he'd be dead! Lucky, lucky Fizzy is lucky Fizzy. That's Fizzymilk, folks! He's an alright guy. He's actually been a collaborator. He's, again, a long-term friend of mine. He's been a collaborator on this channel for a long time. Moving on. If you guys like this video, hit the like button! If you'd like to check out Fizzymilk, you can go do so. Again, he pre-records, he doesn't use game sound a lot of the time, and he also does commentary after he's pre-recorded. However, all his recordings are live combat. So basically, he records the live combat and then uses what he wants to use and deletes the rest. But that's everything for right now, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all had a wonderful time. If you did, you can express this by hitting the like button with your 105 mil and blowing it to Kingdom Come. If you'd like to see more stuff by me, Fiaura, you can subscribe. Seriously, do it. I'd love to see your faces in the comment section below as well. And if you'd like to see the previous Armored Warfare video, it's right there on my left. Go have a look-see. See if you like what you see. And in the meantime, from my house to yours, this is Fiaura, and I will see all of your lovely faces next time. Ooh, I get it. Ooh, 793 off of a Sabo shell. The heat rounds can do up to 1,009 with the way I have it set up. Which, if you want to know the way I have it set up, go watch my Centauro 120 review. I throw down smoke to cover Sophie so she can come up here and spit fire. That's her in-game name. Ooh, delivers a nice hit to that Centauro. And I try to get the killing shot, but the inaccuracy of my gun and him moving come together to say no. No, I'm not allowed yet. Sophie finishes him off. And I come up and I go, that's a challenger. That is a challenger. And you know what? Even hitting the commander's hatch is still 280